Hello everyone. Today again I am here to teach you the one topic from the another topic from the exercise 6.3. You can see I have already made the figure on the board, and this SPR angle is equal to 60 135. It is mentioned in the question that angle SPR is equal to 135 degree and angle PQT is 110, and we have to find a value of angle PRQ value we have to find. So there is another many methods are there to solve the questions. So before that, to solve this question, you can use the axis angle concept also or the linear pair concept also. So I am going to solve with the one method, and this angle is we need the value of PRQ, means we need the value of this angle PRQ where I put the two lines. Now here we can do one thing. If the SPR is 135, here we can mark the angle PQPR. These both are forming a linear pair. So with the help of this, we can find the value of this angle 1. You can mark angle 1. You can mark this angle 1. This is the QPR angle 1, because this value is forming by the is forming a linear pair. And here also it is we can mark the angle 2. So this is also forming a linear pair. So with the linear pair, we can find angle 2. Now all three angles will be equal to 180 degree. So from there we can easily find the value of the angle PRQ. So you can solve this question, right? Angle SPR plus angle 1 equal to 180 degree linear pair. So here SPR is 135, angle 1 180 degree, angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 135. Angle 1 will be equal to 180 minus 135 will be equal to 45. Now similarly you will find here also angle PQR, angle 2 plus angle PQT is equal to 180 degree linear pair. Now here PQT is given 110, angle 2 is equal to 180, angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 110, angle 2 is equal to 70 degree, angle 2 is equal to 70 degree. Now you can use the angle sum property here. In triangle PQR, so now PQT plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree, the angle 110 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree, the angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 110, so angle 2 equal to 170 degree. Now we have to find the value of PRQ. So how to find the value of the PRQ? So we will use the triangle PQR, in triangle PQR, in triangle PQR, angle 1 plus angle 2 and PRQ is equal to 180 degree. Angle 1 is 45, angle 2 is 70, and angle PRQ value we have to find is equal to what? 180. So 1870 plus 45, 135. Now the 135 we got, and we can subtract from 180, we will get the value of the PRQ. So PRQ will be equal to 180 minus 135. It is equal to 180 minus 135 will be equal to, we have put 65. 65 is the why. So 105. 105. Here 105 will come, and the 180 minus 105 it will be 115. Here 115. This is equal to 65 degrees. So 45 plus 70, 115 plus angle PRQ equal to 180 degree. So PRQ will be 180 minus 115. It is equal to 65 degree. So we got the value of the angle and PRQ by solving this question. By solving using the concept of the linear pair. Now we will solve the question number 2 of the same exercise. So in that question it is given that bisectors are given, and I hope I already told what are the bisectors. Bisector means which divide the angles into two equal parts. So this is the question, figure of the question. Here you can see we have the x, y and z. So in the question 2 it is mentioned that angle x is equal to 60, 64. The angle x means angle x is equal to 62, and angle y is 54. That means angle xyz is 54, and we have to find the value of YOZ. So there is one line which is dividing the angle y and angle z and meeting at the point O. So how to solve this question? Here this angle x is 62, it is given that, and angle xyz is 54 degree. So now here 54 degree means here this complete angle y is 54, and it is mentioned the question one important thing. OY is the bisector of angle y. OY is the bisector of angle y. It means that the OY is bisecting the angle y into two equal parts. This OY is bisecting the angles y into two equal parts. One part is the OYX, other part is the OYZ. And similarly, OZ is bisecting the angle z. One part is the OZX and OZY. These two parts are equal to each other. These two parts are equal to each other, and these two parts are equal to each other. So first we will find the value of the z. Then we can. So if suppose this angle is y is 54 given, this will be 27, and this will be also 27 because OY is the bisector of angle XYZ. All three angles of a triangle is equal to 90 degree. X is 62, Y is 54, and Z will be equal to, so it will be 4 plus 2, 6, 11, 116, plus Z is equal to 180. Z equal to 180 minus 116. Z equal to 64 degree. So I got the value of the Z. Now, after finding the value of the Z, we have to find the value of the YOZ. YOZ. So I already told here it is given that OY is a bisector of angle Y. So that means OY is dividing the angle Y into two equal parts. So the one part will be equal to, so we can write here angle Y will be equal to angle OYZ will be equal to OYZ will be equal to half of angle Y. So it will be equal to 1 by 2 multiplying 1 by 2 Y is given how much? 54. It is equal to 27 degree. It is equal to 27 degree because it is bisecting the angle Y. Similarly, we can find the value of OZY. It is equal to half of angle Z. 1 by 2 multiplying Z is 64. It is, we got the value of Z. It is equal to how much? 32 degree. Now all three angles is equal to how much? In triangle YOZ, angle OZY, OYZ plus YOZ equal to 180 degree. So OZY 32, OYZ 27 plus YOZ. This is equal to 59. 59 plus YOZ. YOZ equal to 180 minus 59. So YOZ will be equal to 121 degree. 121 degree is the answer for the YOZ. So we saw the question number 2, and first by using the linear pair concept or by using the bisector, how to divide the angles into two equal parts. So with this you can practice the question number 3. Question number 3 is a very easy question. So we will solve that question 3 also. And but you need to practice this question at your regular basis. Otherwise, you are going to suffer if you are not practicing this question at the home. So now we'll see the question number 3. Writing 5 degree, and this is a C, and this is the D, and this is the E. This angle is given 53. 53, it is given 53 in the question, and we are supposed to find the value of the DCE. This angle value we have to find. And one more thing is given the question that lines are parallel to each other. AB is parallel to D. This is also mentioned. If lines are parallel, then the question becomes more easy. Because if the lines are parallel, then we can use the alternate angle concept also. So you can see here BAE is 35. So DEC will be also the 35 because they are the alternate interior angles. We will write here angle BAC, angle BAC is equal to DEC equal to 35 degree, as they are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Now we got a value of here 35. Now we can find the here we got 35. Now we take your triangle DCE, and two angles we have C easily we can find. So we have CDE plus DEC plus DCE. degree. So this D angle is 53. Here E angle is 35, and DCE we have to find. Degree is the answer. 92 degree is the answer for the third question. We got the value of the DC. This is a simple question compared to the rest of the question. Now I hope three questions we solved. You understood the question. Practice the question at practice the question in the rough copy and try to complete a fair copy, because this all questions should be there in the copy for when you have the copy checking. Thank you. Have a nice day.